Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server. I'm really excited to be back. Obviously you saw there was a break last week. I announced that I was in France for 8 days. It was really nice at the Opal coast it's called. It's at the northwestern Atlantic coast of France. Really beautiful beaches there as well, and absolutely enjoyable, and it was a great time. Some friends of us, some French friends of us, have a small apartment there, and they didn't need it during that time, and we could stay there for free pretty much. So it was a really cheap vacation on top of that, and that's always a bonus, right, these days. With the price of vacationing, I couldn't afford a regular vacation barely. So I was happy to save some bucks there, absolutely nice. And good times we had. In contrast to the last time we were in France, I don't know if you remember my rants of last year around this time in summer too, where we went there and it was a really disappointing experience. This time it was great. See, you got to give things a second chance, I guess. It makes sense, at least, sometimes. All right. So yeah, we are back in action. I'm really pleased. Obviously, constricted on time this week because literally Thursday today, when this episode comes out, is tomorrow. Literally came back after 8-hour drive in the car yesterday, and while I was driving I was thinking about what could be done, and obviously I have not so much time that we can pull off something insane because I have a few crazy things stored up, but they will require at least a full week of me being here and able to work. But there's for sure one thing I want to address, that is our XP situation here. Constantly, we're running around, we're wearing our stuff out, especially the Elytra. I'm flying all the time, and I constantly find myself in need of quickly repairing something, but I can't. So I was thinking, maybe a furnace array or something, that permanently cooks and generates XP, and when we need, we get it. But I also thought it would be cool to play around with the new 121 functionalities a bit, and I'm in the midst of preparing that here. We want to have a really small and quick and efficient XP farm sitting right here in our base, and that's definitely a fun concept to play around with. Of course, another fun concept we played around with was the wind charge situation. You guys loved the episode, and I was really like, what is going on, when we were kept on climbing, and here Shepscapades over on the Twitters posted this amazing fan art piece. We used this time around as a thumbnail. Super epic. Me sitting in there with the pig, and the pig is like, whoa, what are we doing here? Me looking down, being concerned. Beautiful piece as usual. Make sure to check out all the links in the video description, and make sure, if you want to have some commissions or cool fan art stuff, holler at our fan artists. They're the best, I can tell you. It's just amazing. That was during my vacation. I had a lot of time to browse through fan art and look at things. I love fan art. What can I say? So, with that said, shortly before I left on the stream on Saturday, I asked Skiz if he wants to hop on, and we actually loaded 9 charges in there, 9 stacks, and we actually launched to over 1 million blocks. It's available on the Twitch channel if you want to check out the last VOD. It should be in there. We launched ourselves up to literally over 1 million blocks. It was insane. This setup is crazy, and I wonder how far we can push it. An interesting experiment would be, it seems it's fairly consistent with where we land. So with a certain amount of items, we could figure out exactly where we land, and then try the ultimate Hulk smash, like literally come down from 1 million blocks height and try to smash something. It's really difficult because I saw when you come back down, it goes really quick at the end, and you barely have any time to react. And I would need to test a little bit, eject myself from the pick at a specific height, and then try to aim. But it could be a challenge we could try. We have the setup for it. The most damage ever done, pretty much. That would be cool. All right. So today we want to work with a mechanic that is really interesting. with the trial spawners, right, they have all these potion effects. And one of them is the infestation effect, or infested. When things take damage, they spit out silverfish. And we want to use the combo of, the allies and damaging them into a clever setup to quickly get XP. I think Zizuma played with this mechanic as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's definitely something worth doing. And yeah, I want to have 10 allies in there. I've bred 4, and 1 seems to be vanished down here in the redstone already. Oh my god. Yeah, I knew it. You should only keep them in boats. That's literally the only place they're safe. Like, if you have them anywhere else, they will be just doing things, annoying things. Let's make a few boats. We need 5 boats in total for our setup anyways, I guess. But yeah, we need a bunch more. So yeah. Yeah, streaming will also continue as usual, on Saturday, back to the streaming, and now we're back in the grind. I made sure, people will be saying, Doc, come on, don't rush it. Take a break. Believe me. Experience tells me that you want to get back into action as quick as possible. That's, often people ask, hey, Doc, about YouTubing, can you talk about some things and whatnot? And one thing I really learned over the past few years, that mob moving is the most annoying thing ever. No, that it is important to take breaks, but don't be, too breaky. What does that mean? Well, that simply means it is a weird lifestyle if you're in full production mode in YouTube. You have a system running, you're grinding, you're doing your thing, and then if you take breaks, you realize, hey, real life is actually pretty nice. It's nice to have a little bit of time to meet friends. It's nice to actually see something of the world for a change. It's actually pretty cool to be here at the beach for a few days with the little one. And then it's extremely hard when you come back. It's just like any other regular job, right? When you work that and then you are on a vacation, you had a great time, you're coming back. And it's hard to find motivation and get back into the groove and get going again, right? So normally, if you're in an employed position, there's not much debates when it comes to that topic, right? You pretty much, work time comes back around and the employer says, well, show up. And you just go and then there's no choice. If you're self-employed, it gets already more complicated. But normally you have clients, right? And maybe you have some jobs that you already committed to with this YouTubing stuff. In theory, nobody's telling you to do anything. I mean, of course, eventually, if you'd stop making videos, that would also, probably not go well for too long. But, I could easily try to say, okay, I need another week, I want to do this. And it would not be a big problem. And that's something I really want to try to avoid. You want to keep consistency. It's okay, I skipped this week now. It can also 2 weeks, but if I tell you guys it's going to be a week, it should be a week, not 2 or 3 or something else. So that's why I really tried, no matter what, there's going to be an episode. So we're back in the groove, and you guys know you can, count on me. I'm here trying to make content for you. Anyways, now, people were saying, where is that Bob? I found that green record, right? And I was here, creator. I was saying it's pretty crappy. People were saying, listen to it for a little bit longer. It's actually pretty good. All right. We'll give it another shot. We got to breed some of these guys. So, yeah. Come here. Got him. You stay here. So far, it's like carnival music, Now, where's this guy already? Come here. Come up. Giving them items is always a good choice. So you can control them better. Here. Now at least they won't run away. So far, still not convinced by that song. People have been saying it's a banger. Where is this a banger? It sounds like, on the carnival and there's the roundabout with the kids inside. mean, maybe it has a long build-up, but I don't see the banger potential there. You and you. Oh! Oh, well... Okay, it has some guitar in it, I guess. Oh, where did this guy go now? Wait, what? Seriously? Why are people saying this is such a banger? I mean, you know, taste of music can vary, obviously, but... Come on now. Not convinced. Surely not convinced. Oh, crap. Should have given him some steak. Come here. Alright, there we go. Come on, buddy. Good. Alright. Almost done, but yeah, let's turn it... I mean... Debatable. Clearly debatable. Okay, I need 2 more. I want to have 10 in total. Alright, so here is where we're gonna have our XP set up. And first things first, I want to use boats to kind of hold the allies in place and at the same time push the silverfish that spawn out here nicely. And yeah, to line up the boats well, we can just use a dispenser like that and then put the first one here. And now the other ones will sit on top. I need 5 boats perfectly aligned. Should be it. Yeah, and if I break the lower boat now, yeah, they're all in position nicely. And now I need to get the allies in there and hopefully not move the boats. And that's the boats at all. As soon as an entity is in there, we're good. But until then, this could be a bit tricky. We don't want to touch anything here. And just drag them over like this, I guess. What is this guy holding? Is he also okay? Also a pork chop lover. All right, let's try. Hello? All right. Yeah, I think that worked fine. Boats are still very perfectly aligned. All right. Let's try to get the next one. Is he also? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Probably there will be 2 in the first boat that got dispensed first, technically, and then we'll see. Yeah, exactly. So this boat is full now. Alright, so yeah, I'll fill in 10 in total here. We need to breed them one more time, by the way, down there. And then I need to start pushing in blocks from the side with pistons. But as soon as entities are in the boats, we're cool. We can touch them. They will not be bumped around or anything. But it's good to have the boats there. When silverfish spawn, they will be pushed out to the sides here. And we can easily grab them downstairs if everything goes as planned. Alright, I got them in there. My channels for the silverfish to drop are left and right to the boats here. It's interesting now, hopefully this still works, because in my test world the boats were orientated differently. It's like they were facing this way instead of, you know, this way, and therefore we had the openings on the left and to the right behind where these guys were sitting. It could be I might have to flip this thing around to get the correct alignment. We'll see. I mean, it's a super tiny build. It's no problem to move that real quick, but yeah, we'll figure that out. I made one of those oozing potions. Where is it? There. Or infestation potion thingies. It's a really simple recipe, literally just a stone block. And then, you know, obviously the gunpowder and normal brewing recipe, super cheap, so that's why I thought this is also quite handy. And yeah, before this thing can work, we need a wither rose in there, and we want to have this wither rose sitting on this dirt block there. Alright, and to get it in, I can place a block against the ceiling, I'm thinking. So, let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can get in from here. I don't want to... I have zero ticked all the blocks around in there. Can I place it against this? Oh yeah, this works too. Those guys are silenced. Okay, now they're taking damage, but they can out-heal it. Okay, this worked nicely. And we cannot even hear them suffer. Oh, that's kind of mean. Okay, did I put the potion in? Yeah, let's hit him with a potion and see if we actually get silverfish popping out on the right sides. Ah, okay, there it already failed. Yeah, okay, we definitely need to flip the design. These silverfish are escaping because... yeah, the silverfish spawn exactly where the mobs are, pretty much. Yeah, and then get pushed out. For most of them it works, but some spawn inside the glass and literally get shot out from the via the boat. Okay. But not to the back, it seems. Oh, it's actually... it's a few. It's actually quite a bunch that make it out to the front. Okay, we could probably salvage this by changing the design slightly, or just rotate it. I'm thinking I will rotate it most likely. I think that's a better choice. Yeah, thank God there's nothing here that can be infested. And this will go on for 3 minutes now. Yeah. Okay, it was a bit fiddly to get them all into the boats, but it's worth it. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna turn it around. Okay, so it is kind of directional, and it also makes sense that this happens now. Man, dude, I'm about to get overwhelmed by these silverfish here. Let's chow some steak. Yeah, that's really... I mean, that's, you know, the amount of silverfish you can generate. And they will obviously also, you know, entity cram in there, so we don't need to worry. But the amount of silverfish you can generate for this cheap of a potion is actually really staggering. It's almost, would call that overpowered. But yeah, okay, so yeah, clearly I see the problem, so that's not a big deal. Yeah, we can fix it. All right, let me... I could just stand here by the boats, actually. That'll make things easier. Not really. Alright, I moved the whole setup to here, and here this is looking good. Now the boats are aligned nicely. Yeah, the silverfish spawn directly inside these wrecks, and you know, as they are like, yeah, sitting at the front and at the back of the boat a little bit, kind of, yeah, if we look at the hitboxes, right? So we want to make sure there's a free clearance here for the silverfish to fall out. That's why the boat has to be aligned like this. And yeah, you just got to make sure you have this facing the right way. And then it's very simple. Below here, there's just 2 dispensers with buckets. And, you know, note block, observer facing into solid block that touches or triggers the 2, what we call it, dispensers. And then on the back, we simply go up, note block then, another observer, solid block, note block, observer, this chain. And then here... we have an observer sitting right here, and when we press the button it should be pulled down and via quasi connectivity trigger this guy, and that should dispense potion onto our whole pack here, and also the lava should turn off. So we click here, lava turns off. Nice. And silverfish just, you know, spew out there, and now it's nice and controlled. As you can see, spawn directly in the vex, or allies, better say, and then they get shoved out like that to the side. We got 10 of them in there, so it's also a decent amount. And yeah, also we can see now there's none popping out anywhere or so. They fit through here just nicely. Boom. Yeah. That's neat. Of course, you know, eventually they will start entity cram down here, so you better come here and just stand in this inside this armor stand and sweeping edge them, and then we can grab this XP up easily. And in case we don't want to use it anymore, we just do this, you know, turn on the lava, and the observer up there goes up again in ready position. So when we click again, it will come down and another potion will be dispensed. And right now, all the XP gets burned, right? And we're good. Yeah, this will run for 3 minutes. That's how long the potions last on minimum. That's more than enough for us to grab some quick XP here, repair all our tools, and whatever we need to do here. Why do I have this fortune hoe in my inventory? It's a big question. There is no good reason for it being there. All right. So yeah, this makes a lot of sense now. Guess we could decorate this now a little bit. And also, of course, I don't want to, have a manually refill potions. So we're going to hook up an automatic brewing setup to it for sure. But decoration-wise, I guess we just, for now, blend it in. What we have going on here. Whoop. And I guess it's time to sleep. Something along those lines. Yeah, also want to have it visual so we can actually see the silverfish. Armor stand stands there. Maybe we play with that a little bit. Maybe we can make it look a little bit more fun if you put a helmet on there, or a head of a silverfish or so. We'll see. All right, and now, yeah, we need to think about automated potion brewing. These potions are super easy to make. It's literally stone, as I said. Yeah, calm down. So we pretty much only need nether wart, stone, gunpowder to make it a splash potion. And we would like to have a system that automatically detects whenever our dispenser there runs empty. So yeah, let's try to hook one up on top and see if we can come up with something there. Okay, let's see if the brewing part of this whole deal works. So I browsed around a little bit in the TechMC archives and I found a basic design by Mio Fedron, to be exact. And they took a lot of parts of the design of Quill. Now we changed a little bit, so this is how it often goes with the tech developments. Somebody has a good fundamental idea, for example here, how the locking of everything works, and then because when you brew, one of the main difficulties you always face is, okay, you wanna kind of lock your brewing stand and make sure it only gets unlocked when stuff pretty much is done, right? And well, here in this case, we have an item filter up there that is quite crucial, and that locks the hopper that sits below the brewing stand with a certain delay, and that makes it so when no more ingredients, or when the ingredients get primed up here, we have the perfect timing pretty much. So that was one bit that was in there. And then there is another cool functionality over here. This bit here, this is a automatic bottle refiller. So you only have bottles up in here, right? And the system triggers in an interesting way. Where can I show it? It's also a very cool setup. So yeah, you can see it here. So the system here will trigger when this hopper gets empty, right? And this hopper faces into this barrel and then goes into the brewing stand. So this is the refill for the water bottles. And when this gets empty, it sends a pulse through here, and water gets picked up from this locked leaf, and then immediately get pulled out by the hoppers here. And then obviously there's an update when an item flows through here again. That triggers it again, so you can always expect 4 bottles to be brewed in one cycle. And that's really, really handy, of course, automatic refill here. So in theory, this thing should be able to brew. Let's see if it works. One thing that will be trial and error here is we have these droppers here, 1, 2, and 3, and they hold the ingredients to brew the potion, right? We need awkward potion first with the nether wart, then we'll throw stone in, and lastly gunpowder. And that is hopefully the order we will get here, because we trigger via this redstone line, and then normally it should go like cluck, 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 but update order is different wherever you build something, so we might have to swap items around to get the correct order. And now we just need to kickstart the system, and I think best would be just to put some water bottles in there for sure. What is this squid doing? Airborne. and then we'll see if it does the trick, and then we would have automatic potion refill, and then the system would really be neat in my book to quickly get some XP here at the base without big hassle, no big mob farms and whatnot. So I think it's a pretty cool concept. Alright, so let's put... Yep. Okay, that triggered the system. But in the wrong order already. Okay, let's see if we can get things in order here. Alright. Kickstart here. We need to check the barrel on top. Only be one stone in here. Okay, let's see what's next in line. We got the gunpowder now. So we would need this order pretty much. Okay, let's see. Yeah, now we're doing... yeah, I'm trying to figure out the order now. In which, which order do these dispenser trigger? Or these droppers up here, and then we need to accordingly adjust things. Okay, let's see if it catches itself. We needed to initially kickstart it. Okay, so that was already a problem here. We checked it too early. Alright. Stone, yeah. And up here we would need gunpowder and nether wart. Now the system would be actually doing what it's supposed to do. Let's see if we have a proper run through. If not, I have to switch around some things. Yeah, it's good. This time, as I didn't have much time this week, right, I have to do all the testing live, but it's also good for you to see. Sometimes you might be under the impression, yeah, just whipping out these designs one after the other, no flaws, everything perfect. It's not like that. A lot of stuff is trial and error and fiddling around. But right now, okay, this makes splash potion. Boom, boom, boom. Nether wart goes in. New bottles come in. We got a trigger up top. Let's see in what order we're sitting. Gunpowder. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to switch stuff around. So, okay. Okay. So gunpowder needs to be... Yeah. Yeah, now this is wrong. Yeah, now we're out of order again. Okay. Yep. Let me... Okay. Yeah, I need to switch stuff out on top, the top hoppers. That's clear as day. Yeah, different location, different update order. We'll figure it out. No worries. Aha. Here we go. Water bottles are coming in. Next in line should be stone, yes. And then up here we should have gunpowder, nether wart. Okay. So, I had to switch out things. So nether wart is here now, and gunpowder here, and stone there. Now the update order is correct, and we're brewing potions. Here's the awkward potion. Here comes the stone. Let's check out a full cycle here if this all works. Now we should see gunpowder. Yes, we have the infested potion. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 in there already. And when we have overflow, that means this hopper starts refilling. The system will shut off and stop brewing. So this way it detects, if new potion is needed. Okay, this is done. Gets emptied. Water comes in. Yep. Stone. Gunpowder. Nether wart. Perfect. All right. Yeah, we're up and running. Now I just need to change some labels. So this is nether wart. Also, I need to grab some more nether wart. So that real quick. Can harvest up there. I really want to stock up on nether wart too. This is one of these things. I never really dabbled much into brewing this season so far, but this is all the nether wart we got. Just kind of a whimsical supply. We should definitely stock up on that, man. That is for sure. But that'll do it for now. To get started here. And then I'll just refill a bit later in time. Okay, let's see. Here was the nether wart. Yes, we need one to label. So this is nether wart now. Here is the stone. Alright. Let's grab a stone. And here we have gunpowder. Ah, precious nether wart, come. Okay, and then below blaze powder there. Oh no, don't go there. That's all the failed brewing attempts. Although that's a good one. Ah, whatever. We brew new. We don't, accept that as a proper potion here. That was still in the testing phase. Everything from now on. Okay, now let's see. We're brewing. We're doing. Okay, now this is filled. Now we should see the next batch coming through. Yeah, and then the system should automatically shut itself up and off and stop brewing. Let's see. And blum 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 gets pulled out, and no more bottles are fed because system locked. How does it lock? It detects, hey, this hopper which sits on top our dispenser, we actually trigger to infest the beings, the allies that eternally suffer silently, which is pretty cruel, I have to say. But now as Izuma did it, I'm cool. Not that we tortured allies up there before, right? But psh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, see, it goes through here, and then via the torch to the side, and just locks. So we're cool. All right. So this works now. So with all this fiddling, with the potion brewing and whatnot, now let's finally see if this actually does what we want. We want to put our pickaxe in the offhand, for example, because that is definitely something we want to fix. And then we just do this. We click here. Potion gets dispensed. Silverfish start dropping. And I just stand here. And XP be flowing. Nice. Yeah, all my gear fixed. Yep, and that's definitely good enough, for here, for quickly fixing up my stuff, for fixing up elytras real quick, repairing the tools I'm running with. And it's decent XP these silverfish spit out. I mean, it's not like insane amounts, but it's really compact, easy to do. You have the setup here, right? You don't need no mob farm, nothing complicated. And it's really neat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's our pick, fully fixed. Let's quickly fix up our shovel while we're here. Let's see how many tools we can fix if we do a full run. It should be about 3 minutes of effect. Yeah, that's plenty of XP to fix up your stuff here. That's really neat. I just love this. Small little things. Oh no, that has no mending. Yeah, because I have infinity. Small little things to add like that with the potions here and there. It's really cool. Boom, and now all my stuff is fixed up. Cool, and now I'm done. Don't want to mess with it anymore. We just switch it off. All the XP gets burned off. And all the silverfish that keep on dropping too. Yep. I like that. We used up one potion now. The system still detects potions in here. There's 2 more in here now. When this runs empty, it will tell the system, hey, brew another batch. And that's it. So now I just need to stock up a little bit on stone, but that should be no problem. We just, fill this thing up. We have plenty of stone, and maybe we can do something with the armor stand, make it a little bit more posh. Let's grab some stone. All right. We toss that up on top, and then we can also restock on bottles a little bit. Theoretically, I could also expand, the inventories of whatever is fed in here. But I don't really think it's necessary. I mean, there's plenty of bottles here then. This is nicely filled up. And now stone. I mean, there's lots of potions that can be brewed with that. And then the gunpowder was here, right? Can fill that up to the brim too. Okay. I mean, now just nether wart pretty much is the bottleneck. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. You know, I looked a bit into Nether Award farms. There is some cool concepts out there. Thing is, at the moment, I don't really need like huge quantities of it. So I thought, yeah, you know, just do a 10 by 10 field and then fortune it pretty much. And that should be a decent output. I mean, we invested 100 here now. Let's see how much we got out of it. So yeah, that's roughly our 100. Then we have a few stacks surplus. Yeah, that should, you know, keep this machine running. And then I just replant one more time, and then I pretty much have the dispenser filled. Yeah, not really worth making a farm now. But if I would go for bigger scale breeding, I'm saying, brewing, I think it would definitely be worth looking into. There's cool concepts. You flying, sitting in a flying machine, kind of. And at the same time, stuff is picked up by hopper minecarts. So, yeah. But yeah, not really worth at the moment. Okay, let me replant here real quick. And then we can look into our completed setup. All the potions being brewed. And everything is done now. I added a cool detail. Let me show you. 1 sec. I really want to finish that. Cannot live with having a few spots open. Okay, there's 100 down again. So here, look. I actually upgraded some random armor pieces and put trim on. It's actually netherite armor, and then, you know, the silverfish head on there. Looks kind of neat. Now it's also kind of a decorative piece in the corner there. It looks a bit ominous. Then it becomes really clear what it is. It's an XP farm. Okay, now let's see it in action. Okay, cool. This works too still, right? Yeah, okay. I made the, what you call it, base plate invisible of the armor stand mod. But yeah, cool. This works really well. You're also getting some silverfish head out of it for whatever that is good. Maybe Jeff wants to buy them. Yeah, that's neat. And now, poof, we switch off again. Cool. Now we use 2 potions up. Potion brewer probably didn't trigger yet, but it will eventually. Let's go up there real quick and fill in our ward we just got. And we can also check what the potion brewing situation is doing. Here is the ward. Okay. I mean, that'll last us for a while. We can brew a lot of potions from that. Okay. Yeah, now we're good. The only thing I'm missing at the moment is also blaze powder. Yeah, I really think I should be ready to do some bigger brewing adventures in the future and look into getting some blaze powder. That's maybe also an interesting project I haven't done in a while, working on a new cool blaze farm idea. Alright, let's quickly check though what the brewing setup is doing. Just want to make sure everything is working fine here. So we still have 1 in there. If that would be taken out now, the brewer will automatically start working again. And yeah, we're doing our thing. Stone, everything is in order. Nice. And gunpowder, nether wart. Yes, awesome. This thing works. We have a little XP farm here now. Really cool. And it kind of looks snazzy and neat too, even when it's switched off with the silverfish pouring out there. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. Well, I've been spending some time with my new favorite thing to get aggravated about. Trying to get windburst enchantments. Oh my god. I just spent, how many keys did I have? 16? 6 left. Didn't get any new ones. So yeah, I just opened 10 more vaults, you know. And it only got Garbo. I got 2 more heavy cores. I mean, that's great. It's like I'm the heavy core man. I have like 4 or 5 of them. Thing is with these, you know, vaults, if you look at them, right, they always show like a preview what item will be next, and you can somewhat time it. Like if you catch it correctly, you can guarantee you always get a core. Kind of, you know, it's not like you got to get a bit lucky and catch it at a really right moment. But yeah, I got 2 more cores from that, but I always failed to click on the books, man. It's so aggravating. I had 1 more book and then it was a punch too. It's like, yeah, I really wanted to punch through my computer screen at some point. I'm not gonna have. Ooh, wow, developments, developments in the shopping district. I heard the big purge. The big purge that has happened, and Popo went about and confiscated and tore down a lot of these pop-up shops. And I think now they popped up back here. They're confiscated. It's actually hilarious that they did this, man. In a compound back here with barbed wire. So I came over here right to admire this, and then I was like, wait a minute, what did I just see when I flew by here? And I checked the Popo sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the Po? Why? Bro, did the ore snatcher actually bring back our diamond ore? Because, things, development, guys. I discovered things, but it seems like people are obliging. This doesn't look like a pop-up shop now anymore. There's work being done here. All right. We picked prime real estate location with our shops here, man. Look at that. Things are gonna be neat around here. We have this weird portal. But come on, modern art. We appreciate art. Wait, what is this? What? Hermit's gotta go? Say no to the Po? Who put this? We don't agree with that. We don't want no trouble with the Po. No. Who put? Some of us. What? Do we have vigilantes in this store or what? Wait, the only thing I was concerned about, skills refilled. Thank God. Yeah, he's a full-time, he's doing the YouTube full-time now. So, I was at least expecting him to be filling up his shop. This could be something we could get a write-up for too. Beef. Oh my God, refill, Let's check our supplies. Oh, really? What is the cellar? Spruce is doing. Spruce is going. Might have to refill Spruce in a bit. Man, there's sand. Oh, there's so much sand in the system. Dude, this stream, we got to shovel some sand to get ready for some sand shoveling. This is also going. Ooh, bro, we're selling. Oh, man, it's concerning. There's so much sand. How is it Joe's sand situation? Alright, yeah, we're selling. There must be sand galore in the basement. I don't even want to check. Oh, man. Yeah, this stream, there's gonna be some sanding. I know it already. Okay, but yeah, quick distraction here, but I think our shops are fine. We survived the purge. We still have 2 more, permits to fulfill, though. All the rails and dirt, we need to get to it before we get in trouble for it. Why is there a chicken coop next to on my land? Who the hell would build a random chicken coop on my land? Every time I come here, there's something going on. It's touching my land. Look at that. Who put chicken here? What is going on? Why are they fenced in chicken? I mean, I'm not gonna kill them right away. No, I'm still suspicious about everything. So, developments, right? This was the sign I found. Sorry, goat, we put them back. Thank you for the fun. Now look at this. I return from holidays and find imposters. Later's goat. I have a new target now. Well, that sign I love. But I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together, man. Bro, I'm telling you. The ore snatcher never put the sign down. It was other hermits, I don't know who panicked that I would flood the whole server, so they faked the ore snatcher, said sorry to me, put the diamond ores back and put the sign there. And now the real ore snatcher comes like, haha, imposters, and they put the ore over at the Popo, I assume. But in the end, we achieved our goal, but they got a new target now. I told you, like the hermits, they were like, haha, your problem, goat, haha, now you can deal with it. I kind of said, I'm going to make this the problem of the whole server. Like, well, I guess, the ore snatcher or glitchers, whoever they are, the dollar sign guys, They ran with it. Now somebody else. Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of happy. Oh, the Schadenfreude will be great. Oh, now somebody else can suffer. Did we have some sales here? Maybe one. New fit just dropped. Still looking cool, man. We hooked stuff up. Everything is here. Do you sell some upgrade? Maybe. I don't know how many I put in there exactly anymore. We have to check if we got some sales in the backlogs. Okay, more sand probably. I don't even want to look. Another really cool thing that popped up on the server is Scootball. Man, I'm so glad Ren made this. That was one of the things I also wanted to try. You know, I saw Ren playing with Joels, and they just, you know, like punched them and kicked them about. And I was thinking, man, you should use wind bursts for that. And yeah, I didn't tell Ren about that. That's his own idea here, or the community's idea, whoever came up with it. But it's a great idea, and it looked like super fun. You know, just boosting them about, and here's the water streams at the sides, kind of closing in the field. And the way Ren designed this is really cool with the Scootball, and it fits in so nicely with the water. And yeah, I definitely want to get in on the mix. A good improvement I thought about, and I also saw some people on Reddit posting about that, right? There should be maybe healing stations in there, with pots being deployed. You know, we could easily do this with a witch, right? And she tries to heal. So yeah, that would be cool. I think because there were some issues with the armadillos then dying here and there. Because, you know, with the wind charges, I think they sometimes also get elevated into the air and then get fall damage. So that might be something, but I don't think it was a huge issue as far as I could tell. So yeah, but I would love to get in the mix and play around here too. That's looks like a really fun project for sure. So yeah, with that said, I'm so happy we have got rid of the ore snatcher. But please, guys, like for real, we need to find out who it was. Keep your eyes peeled on other hermits' videos. If you find suspicious stuff, we need to investigate. I'm not giving up on that. I'm glad they're gone from our premises, so to speak, but I'm not, you know, I need to find out who this was. And when we find out, we're still going to punish them severely. I mean, we're not going to forget. We're going to hold this grudge, if need be, for years. You know, for years. So I tell you all that you better never make a slip up, man. If you find out who you are, whatever happened to Joe is a kindergarten party to what's going to happen to you. Oh, baby. So please, guys, help me out. You gotta keep your eyes peeled, all right? And with that said, let's wrap this episode up. I'm really pleased how this turned out on short notice. I'm super tired. I didn't sleep, but I wanted to make sure this episode comes out. I just realized Beef has a giant field of netherwort back there. I need to maybe harvest there. So yeah, comment of the week by Glaze Cakes. And they say, sometimes I wonder what Doc's family thinks of his recording sessions. Imagine you bring your husband his lunch and he's going me, 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 me at the computer screen. Well, you know, first of all, it rarely happens that, you know, I get lunch brought, kind of, you know, maybe a snack here and there, but I like to cook. I'm the, you know, more, you know, inclined cook in our family, and when I have time, I really like to cook, so mostly, you know, it's me bringing lunch to people in the house. So there's that, and secondly, well, I tell you, it's been over the years, of course, you know, my partner Karin, she got used to the shenanigans and crazy stuff, but especially in the early years, there was plenty of occasions where she entered my room bewildered, concerned, or straight up annoyed. Because, you know, obviously in the beginning, right, when I started this whole YouTube thing, I didn't have a separate room to really record. And then, you know, I recorded in the living room. And while I was recording, you know, either you got to be quiet or you cannot be there, and it was really a confined situation and really stressful. Eventually I had my own room, right, and I could be separated. That relieved stress a little bit, but still in the crazy moments, I don't know, excitement high, you know, we're playing some UHC and it's 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm shouting at the top of my lungs, "Get to the dang land!" to Iso. So, get to the dang land, with very strong German, stronger German accent back there. And those are those moments Karen in the morning told me, what are you doing? Well, like, what happened? I woke up 3 a.m. in the morning, you shouting, get to the land. Did you have nightmares? And there was plenty of situations like that, over the years. But nowadays, she's used to it, and then sometimes I come out of my room and she's in her office doing something, or I just walk by, she looks at me and just goes like whatever, and I just shrug and goes like, yeah, oh, well. And yeah, there it goes. So it's fun. It's fun, and Doki nowadays also shows more and more interest in what I'm doing. And they also often ask, did you play with your friends again? It sounded like you had some fun in there. So yeah, all good with the fam. They got my back. If you don't have your family supporting you doing this, there's no way you can pull it off. It's way too crazy lifestyle, I'm telling you. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for all your support. We're back on track. Stream tomorrow. We got to shovel some sand. Sounds exciting. Maybe we also get to get more frustrations by going into walls and not getting anything. See ya.